Hello there guys, it's CoolFox over here, and today I'm bringing an unboxing and review of the Neewer Autodolly. So starting off with the unboxing, as you can see, it is a pretty plain box, but it was wrapped inside this Neewer packaging, so obviously once this is off you will find a piece of plastic again over the package itself, and then you will get to the cardboard package. So as you can see, there is nothing written on any of the sides, so all you need to do is open it up. And as you can see on the top, you will be greeted by the wireless controller, as well as a little cable here which will charge it up, a bag of silica gel, which is always nice to see inside of these packages, a bit of paperwork which we will go through later on, and then the Autodolly itself with the mount here on the side, and underneath you will find an Allen key as well as a rubber ring which basically goes onto the wheel itself. So this is just a replacement, so if one of these breaks you have an extra one. So here inside, going through the first piece of paperwork, you will see that you have a signed letter by a person from Neewer itself, and if you are unhappy you have their email listed so you can contact them with any problems that you have. Then you have a quick instruction manual as well, so I would recommend that you go through this obviously so you know how to operate it. But then you do also get another piece of paper which basically is just like the instruction manual, just in German. Now taking a look at the wireless remote. Inside you will find the cable which, as I said before, charges the dolly itself. And now taking a look at the wireless remote, you can see that you have the start and stop button here, so this will obviously be used for the Autodolly to start or stop. You do also get a positive or negative button, which basically means that it will go either way. And then you get the plus or minus button, which basically controls the speed of the dolly itself. So if it's going too slow, you can press it until it goes as fast as you'd like, and if it's going too fast, you can press it and it will basically go back to the slowest speed, and then you can just leave it at that. Now on the back you do get a piece of plastic, so all you need to do is remove the cover and obviously remove the piece of plastic, because if it's on there it will not work. That is present so that the battery does not discharge during shipping, which is always a good thing to see. And now as you can see, once the piece of plastic is out, you can see that these are all working as intended. You do get a little indicator here on the top left, and that will basically show if it has power or not. Now taking a look at the dolly itself, on the top you can see the Neewer logo, and then you can see the two wheels here on the side and the wheel that moves, which is on the back. Now basically this is all made out of metal, which is really nice to see, but this does unfortunately add a lot of weight, which means that it will only carry a maximum of 3 kilograms, so you need to make sure that the camera does not exceed 3 kilograms. Now the Nikon D5300 that I use basically weighs just under a kilo, so it should not be a problem for this. Now you can obviously extend the feet as much as you'd like, and to get a curved angle you can obviously put it in this direction, and once this feet moves you can see that these will move with it. And now something else that you can see is the thread points here. So you can see the two thread mounts here, and basically with the given holder you can easily screw it into the biggest hole. And there you can see that your DSLR can easily fit into this thread mount right here, and therefore the DSLR itself will be a bit higher up than the dolly. Nonetheless, now looking at the controls on the dolly itself, you can see that you have 3 indicator lights, and then you'll see that you have a speed button which will obviously control the amount of speed which will be indicated on these lights. And then you also have the rotation, so if you wanted to go in a certain direction you press this, and if you wanted to go the other way you just press it again. On the other side you'll find the on-off switch and also the micro USB for charging, so in fact this does not need any AA or AAA batteries. Once you turn it on you can look at the other side, and as I said before, you will get the indicator lights. Once you press the speed button you can see that it will change the amount of speed, and this obviously also works from the remote control. And then once you press this button, or this button which is the same, you can see that it will start moving. Now obviously it is moving very slowly since it's on the first speed setting. Going to the second speed setting it will go a bit faster, and going on the third setting it will go the fastest that it can. Now obviously with the wireless remote you can also pause it, and by pressing this button it will basically change the orientation. And then to turn it off all you need to do is put the switch on the off position. Now if you see that these wheels are a bit too tight, you can also untighten them via the Allen key, but you do need to keep in mind that having it pretty tight is always a good idea, since you do not want it to loosen up during a shoot. Now to give some examples with the camera, you can see that this works pretty well, and although it's not the fastest one that you can get, it will basically work pretty well for small projects and most importantly small cameras, and lightweight ones at that, since as I said before, this can only carry up to 3 kilograms. So I hope you enjoyed this video guys. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. This was CoolFox and I'm out. Peace.